Drop my brother off early as shit, 5:20 in the morning. Early start to the day, but early bird gets the worm, as they say. So let's get straight to it. I'm getting it at the 4-hour imbalance with a 50-point stop loss, expecting that price is gonna reach at least for 100 points. No cap, that TP1 just hit on that trade. Couple more points. Entry, TP1, and this is when we had TP2 and immediately reverse. I'm gonna show them the map. We're about to go on kayaks. Found our gator. Right now we're posted up. We about to roll. This is the whole point of trading, to be able to trade. Even if I didn't make the most money today, I was low risk. Out here in the middle of nowhere. TP1 on, NAS, come on. We up a little 400, nothing crazy. Entry, the exit, got a TP2. It's nice. It doesn't have too many people on the beach either, so the water's pretty damn empty. Morning, everybody. Right now it is Monday morning. It is 5 in the morning. About to take him to the airport. About to be an early start to my day, but he is indeed going back to Philly. He's been out here for a week. And now it's time for him to get his ass back home. But right now we're about to go for a drive. Well, is this even where we parked last night? Where we parked last night?
I thought it was right there.
I thought it was too. Where? No, cause I don't know. Now we gotta find a car. I thought it was next to us, but oh no, it might be down there where we. Okay. I think we're on the complete opposite side, but you get the idea. I'm about to get going. Drop my brother off early as shit, 5:20 in the morning. She wanted to go to like Silver Spring to Rainbow River, whichever one it may be. I know she wants to go to one of these places today, so I'm gonna see how she feels about still going. Not sure what the weather's gonna be, but won't know till we find out. Yeah, I'm about to be back at the crib. I can see downtown right now. I'll probably show you guys when I turn the camera. But yeah, that's the vibe. Still gonna be trading and everything. Still got work to do with the team in probably 4 hours. Since it's 5:20. At 9:20 in about 4 hours, we're gonna be trading with the team. I don't know if I'm gonna be trading in the car because we're on our way to the location. I don't know, but I'm gonna figure it out once I get home, get a plan of action while it's early. Probably take a nap. I don't know if I'm gonna get that much sleep. I already only got 4 hours of sleep, so I wanna get maybe an hour or two of sleep and then get back to work. But with that being said, that's the plan of action. Early start to the day, but early bird gets the worm, as they say. So let's get straight to it. And I'm gonna show you real quick the view, the downtown view. Once you turn right here, you'll see the whole little skyrise and all of that. You can see my building over there if you look hard enough, but I'm paying attention to the road, so I can't really look over there. But this is one of the best parts of driving home at night, when I get to drive through the city, see all the lights, and like basically look at my home. Like when I see downtown, I think home. When I see the city skyline, I think home, because my crib is literally inside of the skyline. So it's a blessing. Yeah, and then we make this turn over here. It's empty as shit right now because nobody is here. Make sure nobody comes from this way. And then look, you got the skylines on an empty ass street. Yeah, we'll get inside. Well, we are back. Honestly, slept for a little bit longer than I thought I would, but I got some good old rest, and we're about to hop on this call with the team. So it's time to see if we can make some money. It's that fun time of the video to see if we can catch some on the charts. We have everything up to date. Brothers landed in Philadelphia already. Now it's time for me to get to work on here. So without further ado, you guys want to be here live for the calls every Monday through Friday, the educational calls Saturday and Sunday, one-on-one coaching from me every weekend, and also get access to all the courses and everything for life. Apply to work with me one-on-one. Let's get today started. But yeah, overall, we're honestly in the same spot we've been since yesterday still. Shit, that shit out of our control. That's, if Amazon down, Top Step ain't stand a chance. Nah, yeah. Like, apparently, Marley, didn't they send people home? Keep it a buck, though. If everything is down, there's probably less volume in the market at that, too. So we have less volume, less money flowing, and y'all can't trade Top Step. Don't force nothing today. Don't force, and we're stuck in its range still, so honestly, ain't really much going on. But we gonna see. Best case so far for NAS, just off of first glance, a retracement into this high. Looks like best possible case to be able to take advantage of a trade right now is It's not the cleanest, but it is significantly high in price, so I could definitely see it keep trending higher if wanting to do so. But this 1 hour gap is right in here, and if I go look at the higher time frame, 4 hour, nah, it's not a 4 hour gap. The 4 hour gap is up here. Yeah, not nothing too crazy. Honestly, I don't really see nothing over there. If I go to US 30, it looks like a very similar situation. The only difference is US 30 has a little bit of a higher ways to go. It would have had the longs before the previous high gets hit. The previous high gets hit, and then we have the previous high hit on both everything essentially, because it ran it on NAS already, it ran it on S&P already. So if it ran it on there, it could just fuck around, start falling off. But on 30, if I can get the trade to that previous high, that would be best bet. But if it runs it, my nuts do nothing. Getting my entry at the 1 hour, not the 1 hour, the 15-minute gap, along with I'm getting it at the 4 hour imbalance with a 50-point stop loss, expecting that price is gonna reach at least for 100 points to target this previous high for target. But this is my first trade of the day. Symbol for what? What are you trying to trade? US 30? IM1 or MYM1? Maybe look up Dow Jones, or maybe TradeAvate Cook too. First trade, I'm only going low risk, I ain't going too crazy. This on 30. Okay, we almost at TP1 already. Birdman rub. No cap, that's TP1 just hit on that trade. Not bad, not bad. Not gonna break even just yet, I'm gonna give it a second, but I'm about to in a minute. I'm risking about 220, 230. So significantly less than what I would risk in the other day, but it's the first trade and I didn't know how these conditions were gonna hit. So I'm just a little something, something. I'm up 277. So I'll probably TP out about 400. Hopefully, since my TP is a little bit above TP2, maybe get a little 500 piece. I'll make my logs back from Friday. And the matter of fact, then that'll be good, because then I can be good the rest of this week, because I only lost that 500 from last week. So realistically speaking, if I make that back, I'm back to square one. And if I catch a trade tomorrow, I can withdraw. A couple more points so we get this TP. No cap. A couple more points. That's TP2. Close the trade. Bada boom, bada bing. Ain't one and done. There y'all go. See? Patience. Patience. Gotta asking where you been. Drake make you get in your bag for no reason. I got a good life. Back testing is not for nothing. I'm telling you guys, like, all this back testing I do is not for nothing. All this studying is not for nothing. Practice makes improvement. The same reason I was able to have the confidence to take the trade today, to take the one trade today and just be able to walk away with a $600 trade. It was low risk. I could have made more, but I wasn't sure and I wasn't too confident on the conditions due to everything that's happening post tariffs last week with a very choppy week. I didn't know what today was gonna hit for, but I was willing to take the trade. I was willing to put about $250 behind it and I made about $600. So that's a good, little bit more than 1 to 2 because my TP was 100 points. I was risking 50 on US 30, but I probably closed the trade out for about, I'm not sure the exact amount, but probably like 5-10 points more than what my TP was, so it worked out. And overall, price eventually kept going higher. If I were to go to the chart and show you, it eventually went right back down to entry after it would have hit my TP, and then it went back up again, and then it's just consolidating. But if you look over here, when we called the trade, this was the trade idea right here, entry, TP1, and this is when we had TP2 and immediately reverse. W day, W trade, can't complain. And yeah. Now we just move on to the next. I'm about to get my day started. All right, right now we're about to be at this place. Matter of fact, I'm about to pay real quick and we're about to pick the camera back up. All right, we just paid. We just got a map if you want to show them the map. We're about to go on kayaks. We came here last week or even a little bit less than a week ago maybe. And we actually just did the little trail on our feet, just walking. It had the bridge and everything. But now we're actually gonna go on a kayak because when we came here, we walked to the very end and we found that there was a rent for the kayak. So now we're here to do the kayak. So that's the vibes. Should be fun. We only went kayaking where? Rainbow River? Crystal River, but we went in Ocala and it was a little bit nicer. This is a little bit more, this is more swampy water. Not swampy, but like we're definitely in the middle of nowhere. Like if you show them the map, if I zoom all the way out, there ain't nothing near us for a good old minute. And we're about to be in here inside of this. Matter of fact, is this at the creek that we're going through? Yeah, because we barely even really seen the creek. It's going to be interesting. But yeah, we're about to go to an adventure. I got my camera glasses, I got my phone, and we're gonna bring a bag like to have over there in case the water, we fall in the water or something. And yeah, waterproof bag. Yeah, we're gonna have fun. I'm gonna see y'all on the water. We made it over. We're about to get inside of our canoe. They didn't have no kayak, so we're getting in a canoe, and it looks like it's in the water already. Oh man. Time to go look for a gator. Made it into the water. We've already seen an alligator. I gotta record it, but not sideways. But hold on, real quick. I'm gonna put this on my foot like this, because we gotta turn. Look at the things over there. The turtles.
The turtle, the baby turtle.
Here, I was able to fix us. Where you can see the little turtles over there. That's a baby turtle, you see him? The little small one? The little small one? No, here. Found our gator. Found a big boy. You better not get in the water. I didn't bring my gun, but I will shoot him. I will go get the gun and shoot him. A gator? Oh, I see you, buddy. So far, we're three gators. This one looks like the size of the first one more. So far, that second one was the biggest one. We'll see if we see any bigger ones. All right, 4 for 4 with the big gator. Bro's chilling. But that's definitely a bigger one for sure. Look at them teeth. Whew. Okay. So far, the second one and you are the biggest one. You're bigger than 2 for sure. So you got it right now. All right, right now we're posted up. We about to roll. I thought that was a gator over there. Huh. I was wrong, fortunately. But yeah, right now we're just posted by this tree. See, there's little turtles. Got a little water to my left. Yeah, just chilling. Oh look, there's a fish in there too. Look at him. Chilling on the tree branch. What a guy. That's my neighbor. This is the whole point of trading, to be able to trade. Even if I didn't make the most money today, I was low risk. Out here in the middle of nowhere. Literally. Like if I were to show you guys the maps of where we are, is literally nowhere. Like we're just in the middle of just not even ocean, just trees. And inside of those trees, there's a river, and we're inside of that river. Yeah, it's cool though. Good vibes. 5th alligator. Found a baby. He's a little angry looking. And we also found this little bridge over here. I don't know how long that's been there. But if there's babies, that means there's mamas. And this was the deep water. I'll say like the three main phases. I even had a video on this yesterday. So if you didn't watch last night's YouTube video, I definitely would check that out, because I kind of go over like the 3 stages, the 3 phases of a trader's journey. The first phase is education, knowledge, getting all the grasp of the market, learning what the market is, just information, not taking those trades, just straight information, understanding what a candlestick is, like what an indicator is, whether you should or shouldn't use indicators, a different everything. Like the first phase, whether that may take a year, 2 years, everyone's journey is a little bit different. Some people that have been traded for a year are in a position, some people have taken 5 years. This really comes down to the individual in itself. But the first phase is education. Once you get education, now it's experience. It's now taking all the things you've been learning and trying to use it real time. This usually isn't going to entail risk management, emotional control yet. It's usually just going to be demo, learning the concepts, getting confidence in yourself and system, getting confidence executing on the concepts, getting confidence knowing what to look for, getting confidence in like recognizing the patterns. That is going to be in phase 2. The experience, now you're using all the things you spent a year, you spent however long, now using it now. Because it's one thing to know how to ride a bike. It's another thing to actually get on the bike and ride it yourself. It's one thing to know how to ride a bike versus being able to do a wheelie riding the bike. Like there's different levels to it, but it just comes down to how capable you are as an individual. You know what I mean? You just build yourself through the knowledge. When you watch videos on how to do a wheelie, you learn how to ride a bike, and then you try to put them both together and then get experience practicing that to then be able to do it consistently. But now it just takes time. That's phase 2, the experience. Phase 3, that's the harder part. That's now you understand the risk management. You understand the concepts, you understand the market, you understand the knowledge part, you understand how to get in and out of trades. Now you got to be able to get out of your own way. But now it's the risk management. Now it's the emotional control. Now you're learning yourself. The third phase is learning yourself, getting out of your own way, even though you know what to do, making sure to do it. Even though you knew what to do and you still didn't do it, being able to understand that and learn from it. Like, that's going to be the hard part, and that's the part that majority of people get stuck on. That's the part that majority of people give up on. Phase one is easy. Most people get locked in on phase one thinking it's just all the markets, it's all the system, and that's going to be it. I wish it was just that, because it would be way easier than it really is. Learning yourself and getting out of your own way is way harder than being able to learn the market, being able to understand why the market is going to go up, why it's going to go down, why it's going to reject here, why it's going to... That's the easy part. But in the beginning, you don't know what you don't know. So you just you're taking it one step at a time. And that's why I also recommend to do everything like in a certain phase, because if you try to do all of it together, all of it at once, you're going to be trying to learn how to trade. You might be on a live account, might be on a funded account. You might be losing trades. You might be losing money. It's going to be a whole lot of different things. You're going to be worrying about trying to make money. You're going to be worried about the fact you lost trade instead of just worrying about the process in itself. But that's why you do phase one, information. Phase two, get the experience, so that when you go into phase three, you already know how to get in the trade. You already know why you get in the trade. You already know all that stuff already. So now all you got to focus on is not getting in your own way. It's like you're taking it one step at a time. Most people try to do all at once, and that's what cooks them, because now it's just too much. You're being overstimulated. You're losing money. You don't know why, and it's just a lot. I would say the ones that do the best are the ones that have experience, because it's just also just in time frame. I have only really been teaching people 101 since maybe the beginning, maybe like March, May of 2025. So not too long. Yeah, I've been working with people, but in terms of like 101, it's been only like almost going on a year now. So the people that already have experience, I would say they can move faster because they already know certain things. They can take advantage of it sooner in comparison to, I have people that have also learned from nothing, but they're like, I know JP specifically, he's on his first funded account. Like, not pass, but he's trying to pass it. And this is his first one trying to pass from learning from nothing. I think he's only been trading maybe 3-4 months. So he's still early on, but he hasn't got a payout yet, but everyone's a little bit different. He's also older. Like, he has a full-time job. He's an older guy versus someone that's younger. They might be able to learn faster because it's just, you're younger, you're used to technology, you can understand a little bit better. Everyone's different, but I would say the people that have the experience already can take a grasp of the information, because I don't gotta dumb it down fully. You can take, because if you looked inside of the WAP, there's like 106, 107 hours. Good morning, everybody. You guys just seen me on a one-on-one call with a student. We're about to hop on a call with the team. Everything's a little late, but I had to run down to the car to go get my camera. So yeah, but just know, we got 3 minutes until 9:30. Let's try to make some money, big dog. If you want to be part of the team, be part of the one-on-ones, y'all know what to do. Apply in the first link in the description to get access. The trade from yesterday went stupid. Look how much that shit kept going up. Went stupid. Ideally looking for longs today, but we about to find out. I definitely am probably more bullish than bearish, for surely. But after I log into this real quick, I'm gonna get it situated. Yesterday's trade went stupid. It looks like previous day's high got traded into over here, which looks like a form of a imbalance that got traded into. That looks like it could be reaching price to take this high up here, which in my opinion would have probably been the ideal trade, but it looks like it's kind of leaving. Keep it a buck. NAS is a very similar situation, but it hasn't left yet. But there's something about NAS that just be a bitch. So I'm gonna keep my eyes cautious. We'll see. It's Tuesday. Yesterday was bullish too, so it also would have us following the same trend, which would be ideal. If we could follow the trend from yesterday, which was bullish, I don't see why we won't be able to get some longs. But let's see. All right, let's see. This is the first trade of the day. NAS shorts. Let's see what we could do. So far it looks good, but it ain't over till it's over. This is first trade. NASDAQ shorts at 1 hour and 4 hour imbalance. And we're following the trend from London. So overall, it makes the most sense to go bearish short term on NAS. I'm not sure about US 30 specifically, but NAS 100, I specifically want these shorts. So let's see what we can do. TP1 on NAS. Come on. Can't complain. Can't complain. Can't complain, can I? No, I cannot. Because this is pretty simple. Not gonna lie. And it's about to go, keep going. So you know what? Just keep going. Just keep going, big dog. Hey, we up a little 400. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. Just give me TP2 though. Until TP2 gets hit, it ain't over. See out of nowhere. See out of nowhere with the little drop ski. I need a couple points though. Couple points. Couple points, please. Damn, all right, I'm gonna keep on waiting. TP2 is damn near hit, but based off my broker, I didn't get to close it yet. But for all the people that took the trade idea, that's TP2 on the trade idea. Now, my TP is probably like 5 points below it, unfortunately, but yeah, I need like 5 points, but overall on the chart right here, TP2 got hit. So if it were to say, hypothetically, reverse fully, that's just on us, on our risk management, not the trade. No, don't tell me I hit this shit closed and this shit fucking rejected. Don't you fucking tell. I closed at 5.99. Fuck no, ain't no fucking way. You're telling me I held this entire shit, closed it just for this shit to go down? If that was the case, I just would have fucking closed the trade earlier. I waited this whole time and still didn't get the, I got the TP, whatever. Off by $1. Nah. I'm just more mad that I simply waited and waited to try to get my full TP and still didn't even get the full TP. But I thought it would be easy to give it to me, but bro, I lied to you not. Like, I dead ass closed my trade at $610 in profit. My TP was 600. The trade closed at 5.99. Bro, I'm telling you, this shit just, I'm glad I'm out, whatever. I thought about getting my extra $1. It ain't even worth it. Crash out, not happening. It'd be a couple points, like dead ass, the same area that it just keeps coming into. It's just this right here on the 1 minute. Look at this. The same area. Look how many times it came down here, went up. Look. It went at 9:42, went up. 9:43, went up. At 9:46, went up. Came down again at 9:48, went back up at 9:49. From here, tapped into it at 9:55, consolidated to 9:57, went up again. That feels like, imagine imagine slowing down at a yellow light like you're supposed to, and then someone like fucking rear ends the shit out of you because you slowed down. Even though you, like that's how it feels. Like imagine you're doing everything how you're supposed to. It's a yellow light. You're like, I bet. I usually run these joints. I'm gonna slow down. I'm gonna be patient today. And then someone T-bones the shit out of you because you wanted to slow down. You're like, why the fuck did I do that? Gold's dropping. It's a matter of time. But nah, that's a great little trade. Can't complain. It did take a little bit. It was a little bit mentally stressing watching this shit go up and down the amount of times that it did. But we got the entry, the exit. We got a TP2. If you didn't, it's all good. There'll be another trade. I'm glad I got my trade. That's 2 days in a row. I did low risk this week so far because I didn't know what the conditions were going to be like, but I'm up a cool little 12 hundo. I'll take it. I'll take it. And Martin called the trade today. See, you got to call a trade and then hit some push-ups. It feels better. 2 days in a row. 2 days in a row. Can't make this up. Overall, the last 2 days I made $1,200, nothing crazy. This has been a lower risk week. I haven't been risking the most this week just because, if I could let it load. But I haven't been risking too much just because, in my opinion, the conditions haven't been the best. And even today, within that live trade, I'll probably give you guys a couple minutes of the live trade when I edit it. It was very choppy. Like, it looks hindsight like the trade played out smoothly, but when we were in the middle of the trade, it was very up and down, up and down, up and down, getting a couple points from TP, up 10 points, a couple points from TP, up a couple points. And even after it hit TP and immediately went up, came close to the entry, came close to hitting that 1 hour gap again, and still didn't tap it. So the conditions just aren't the best right now, but it's Q4. This usually isn't my best trading time, so that's why I'm lowering risk. I'm not gonna go into a high risk. I'm not trying to take myself out the game before 2026. I'm trying to make sure I'm here to trade in 2026. And if that means only making $1,200 in 2 days, that's cool. That's cool. It's not my usual $3,000 day, $3,300 day, but it's okay. I live to trade another day. The less I risk, the less I can lose when I do lose. It's just gonna keep me in the game. I'm making more than enough still doing this. And if the conditions are valid, maybe I'll up the risk the rest of the week. I can change it as I go. My risk management is the one thing I can control. I can control when I'm taking a trade. I can control if I'm going to take a trade. I don't gotta trade the rest of the week if I don't want to. It's all under my control. Once you understand that, your whole life will change. But I'm about to do this withdrawal for y'all, so let's get straight to it. All right, so let's hop on to the broker. If you don't know what broker I use Hanko Trade. The link is the third one in the description. So if you want to use the broker, if you want to sign up, I can show you guys real quick. Like when you log on to the broker, you can always see that they always have like little promotions going on. On Hanko Trade specifically, they have a match bonus. So whatever you deposit, they'll be able to match you 200% on top of it. The only thing that you have to do to be able to do that is click the third link in the description, make an account with Hanko Trade, and then when you deposit, send this code to the live chat. Where's the live chat? If you come over here, chat now, this will be the live chat. You'll send it there. You'll send the code DRE 200%, so exactly what's above here right now. You'll send that to the live chat and they'll be able to match your bonus. But yeah, that's just something that Handle trade offers. If you don't want to take advantage of it, that's perfectly fine. But the offer stands for anybody trying to turn a little bit, maybe $100 and $200-$300. It give you a little bit more leverage to risk more. Because at the end of the day, if you're not going to be putting 1,000 at least bare minimum into your account, you're probably not going to have the most drawdown. And if you don't have the most drawdown, you're not going to be able to stay in the game long term. But that's why when you have a bonus like this, Handle Trade could hook you up. But without further ado, you'll go to the withdrawal section, click whatever you want the withdrawal to be in Bitcoin, Tether, Ethereum, USD, Cash, Bitcoin Cash, whatever it may be. Click the one you want. It's going to take you to the withdrawal section. Once you get into the withdrawal section, this is where you now pick on your trading account. I got 3 different live accounts that I've used. I use this main one for my trading. You click on the live account. You're going to put in the amount that you want to withdraw. So if I'm withdrawing from what I made, last Friday I lost $575, and then from yesterday I made that loss back $607. So if I do the math real quick, 575 plus 607, oh no, minus 575 plus 607 puts us up $32. So that $32 plus $599, we're up $631. So our withdrawal is going to be $631. Oh, websites are okay. She just refreshed on my ass. But yeah, you're gonna put in the amount. So for me, 631. I think my internet just started tweaking. Sometimes that may be a effect, but you're gonna put them out 631. Pick the trading account. Now do it 631. Going to copy my Bitcoin address. Give me that. Don't want to show the other stuff I have over here. The Bitcoin address, don't really care to hide, but the other stuff I do want to. But now you just hit the button, proceed. Yes, withdraw. You wait. You get to withdraw request. Then you come over. Don't want to show you in my emails. I will show you the email, but not the other emails. Then right here, you have the withdrawal request. If you want more on this, just follow me on Instagram. I'll probably post it on there. You verify it, and then bada boom, bada bing, the green check will come up. Oh, authenticator. One step off, but I had it open already. Now, the green check should come up, right? There you go. There's the green check. Now it's withdrawn. So far for the week, we made the money back from last Friday. Plus, we're in profit $600, and that's with low risk, not risking a whole lot. I can't lose a lot of money this week. Right now, I'm not going to lose money this week because I could take that $600 and just risk it accordingly the rest of the week. I'm not going high risk. Like I said, Q4 isn't my personal best trading conditions. It's not. I know how I trade. I know my system. I know my process. I'm going to go slow. I'd rather consistently make money trading versus try to become a billionaire, millionaire overnight, because you're only going to make what you're willing to risk. You're not going to make $100K in a trade risking $5. You're not going to make $1,000 in a trade risking $2. And if you are, it's going to be a big-ass swing trade, and I'm not here that long. For me to be able to catch a trade of 1 to 2, 1 to 3 pretty fast, I'm going to get what I'm willing to risk, and that's what it really comes down to. But I'm about to get my rest of my day started, about to get everything else situated. Yeah, y'all be safe, stay busy, and you're going to see me wherever I am next. Enjoy my life. We are right on the beach. You might be able to see it in the background depending on how the camera looks. Regardless, when I get out the car, I'm going to show you guys the beach. What the hell kind of turn was that? No turn signal, no nothing. I thought he was about to hit a U-turn. And then he hit a pothole. Tough. But we're at the beach. It is nice out. It's like 80-something degrees. It's nice and warm. I don't know how the water is going to be. The water may be warm. It may be cold. We won't know until we find out. But yeah, had a good little trading morning. And right now it is a little bit before 1 p.m. And then you might be able to see the water. How can they see it clearly? Or is it light?
It's
Right? Yeah, I'll get a little view for you guys. You got all the nice houses. You got the boats. Shouldn't be too many people here. It's fall time. But we're right by Pasa de Grill for people that want to know where this is. Broken little pier stuff from the water because, you know, hurricanes and all that. But yeah, it's a nice area. We come either here or Clearwater when we go to the beach. And it's a nice spot. There's a little dog area too on this side, but the water be mad choppy. And our dogs are crackheads, so we never bring them in. But that dog looks like, yeah, that was Boston. They look like blue. But yeah, we're about to park up and then go to the beach. I'll record some of it with my phone while we're on the beach. I ain't gonna bring the camera. All right, we're here. We got some nice beach houses over here. About to go on to the beach. I don't think it should be too many people. We came a little bit down more, so it should be a little more empty, more secluded. compared to being all the way over there where all the food is, where there's definitely more people. Yeah, now it's time to go. Looks like it's calm water too. People are actually chilling in it. All right, I've been in and out of the water already. Feels good though. She hasn't got in the water. She don't want to, but I got in like twice. Water's not too cold. It's cold, but once you get in, it feels good because this sun up here is going crazy. But if you like look around, all in the background, you can see all like the houses in the background. It's nice. It doesn't have too many people on the beach either, so the water's pretty damn empty. Like you say so. Myself, we had a couple seagulls over here wilding out. Like that one. He about to die. No, I don't know why he did that. He faked out the fucking bird. Not the bird. The bird faked out the fish. 52 fake out by bird. Team, this is gonna be where the daily adventure ends. We had a great last 2 days, 1.2K, low risk, 2 W's, no L's. So far, we're 100% dubs for the week. Slowly but surely, we're making everything back plus some. I made the losses back from last Friday plus some, and we're just gonna keep on doing the same thing. I won't be taking no trades tomorrow. Tomorrow is gonna be a day where I just practice this discipline of not taking a trade. I can take a trade tomorrow, there's the option, but practice patience, practice discipline, practice consistency, practice all the things that you wanna be. You are who you are because of the things you do on a daily basis. I am not who I am today because of the things I did today. I am who I am today because of the things I did yesterday, because of the things I did a week ago. But with that being said, this is where the video is gonna come to an end. If you wanna work with me one-on-one, you wanna get access to the one-on-one call you've seen earlier, you wanna get access to both of those live trading calls so you can get access to the trades that I'm taking on a daily basis as I'm taking it real time, live time. Make sure you apply in the first link in the description. The second link is a free trading training. The third link is the broker that you've seen me use every day, plus use to get that withdrawal earlier. So if you wanna use a deposit bonus, you can do that with the third link. Stay safe, stay busy, and I'll see you guys tomorrow's daily video.